Think back to when Jeff Hardy cracked this man, Mr. Anderson, over the head with a steel chair. Ramifications run deep. Not only Anderson sidelined with the concussion issues, but then the personal feelings of Matt Morgan about head trauma, they surfaced. They cost him his spot with Immortal, but also allow him to challenge for the TNA title.
Well, Mike, as we pointed out at the top of Final Resolution tonight, last month at Turning Point, we saw Matt Morgan get a pinfall on Jeff Hardy. It wasn't a pinfall victory. Referee Jackson James
Should have been.
Yeah, he made a mistake. I mean, the young ref, the rookie, good call, admitted it, and that's all good in the hood. But right now, Matt Morgan getting another shot at the TNA champion. Different referee this time, Mr. Anderson. And here comes the champ.
Presented Jeff Hardy with that newly designed TNA World Heavyweight Championship belt that he wears to the ring. That was a stamp of approval from Hulk Hogan. And then the old version of the title dumped in a trash can. Hogan, Eric Bischoff, they claimed that it represented TNA President Dixie Carter and the old TNA.
I gotta tell you, I mean, I don't know if I'm going that this is an overstatement or not, or a stretch, but I'm telling you what, I think that Jeff Hardy is probably the most bizarre, off-colored world heavyweight champion of all time. Hey, Mike, is that a stretch?
Proud to be known.
Can you think of anybody else? I mean,
he's proud to be known as the Antichrist of professional wrestling. What more proof do you need? And how about Mr. Anderson, not only the third man in the ring, but it's going to be no disqualification because Matt Morgan does not want Immortal to cost him his title shot. We're going to turn him loose right after the official in-ring intros from Jeremy Borash.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. For the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, this matchup, a 60-minute time limit, and this matchup is no disqualification. Introducing, first of all, the challenger. Standing in the corner to my left, he weighed in this morning at 326 pounds and comes to us from Fairfield, Connecticut. He is the #1 contender for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan. And now, introducing his opponent. He weighed in this morning at 235 pounds and comes to us from Cameron, North Carolina. Since 10-10-10, he is the undefeated, undisputed TNA Heavyweight Champion of the world, the self-proclaimed Antichrist of professional wrestling, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Well, no less an authority than Eric Bischoff has labeled Jeff Hardy as the most important person in the wrestling universe and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, when you're
The
the
time has
champ,
come to put that belt on the line. You're right. It goes with the territory,
you are
doesn't
the
it?
champ. Well, yeah, exactly. I agree with Bischoff in regards to that. So, you know, right now, this is a monumental task. Look at the size. Just taking up so much of the ring is Matt Morgan. And as you said, these two have a turning point. They went. And it was physical.
Size, edge, as Taz pointed out, got to be huge here for Morgan. The big 7-footer, 300 pounds. You have Taz in the neighborhood of about a 70-pound weight advantage.
Definitely. Oh, you know, the champion, I mean, definitely giving up that size, as you're saying. Also, I mean, listen, if you're Jeff Hardy, I mean, you got to worry about the referee. It's Mr. Anderson. Split the guy's skull open, gave him a concussion, almost ended his career. And you can see right there, Mr. Anderson not giving a 5 count.
Well, it's no disqualification, so why would he?
Well, I guess because referees always do it, even though it's not, even though it's wrong. You know, you see it all the time in matches.
That would be wrong.
It is wrong, but a lot of things people do wrong in life. I digress. Well, right now, Matt Morgan, now look at this!
He's defenseless, and Morgan takes advantage, runs down the apron, and drops the leg right across the champ's chest.
Again, we heard Morgan. You brought it forward that he wanted no disqualification. He asked Anderson for that because he wants more members coming out here. I don't agree with that. I don't know why Matt Morgan. I understand his pride, but I don't agree with that at all.
I don't know that he wants them to come out here as much as he's anticipating that they would. And I don't think he wants to see Immortal come out, maybe cause Hardy to get disqualified, right? And keep the title because of the disqualification. I think that probably was the mindset of Morgan when he went to Anderson and said, let's make this no disqualification.
I wish Anderson tell Jeff, bring it in the ring, tell the champion, let's get this thing in the ring. No disqualification doesn't mean it's no counter. So that's a different bag of animal crackers.
Smart move, in my opinion, by Hardy at this point. You weaken the blueprint Matt Morgan, and you take away the size advantage and edge that he has against you by keeping him down in this position. You wear him down.
You wear him down,
and
keep him down.
Control.
Keep him down, and then you're able to hit some of your high-octane offense that the TNA World Champion possesses. Wow.
Laying in the rights, and they're not having any effect in the least. That time he surprised him, doubled him over with the boot, and Morgan still able to shoot him to the corner, where Hardy catches it with the elbow, and look at that. Went whisper in the wind, and Morgan moved out of the way.
With quickness by the big Redwood, the big massive blueprint.
Back just get tagged. Back to the offense goes Morgan. Repeatedly getting tagged. Follow up in the corner, putting the 300 pounds right against the chest of the champ.
Amazing.
Comes back out, side slam.
More impressive than amazing how fleet-footed, how quick Matt Morgan is. Well, documented his athletic background, a tremendous basketball player.
He's just so damn athletic. You can just see it with his movement.
He's focused. He's a focused competitor. That was a focus.
Discus clothesline pin. Here's 2 from Anderson, and the special ref says only 2.
Mr. Anderson, that was a good legal straight-up count. You would think that maybe he's going to try and quick count Jeff Hardy, who got to assume.
But you could see that Morgan agreed with the cadence of the count from the referee. Boots up in the corner from Hardy and measures, but
power, man. Strength and power.
Caught him in mid-move. Can toy with him here. You know he loves to go, fall away, but instead this time he lowers him down right into a pin for 2. I think 9 times out of 10 we see Morgan go fall away slam, and probably to just mix up the offense here against Hardy.
Yeah,
he went a different direction, and you got to like that. Vary your offense.
Yeah,
keep your opponent guessing.
Keep him guessing, so you got him on his toes. Twist the hate! Twist the hate!
Here it is. Came out of nowhere. Anderson counts 2, and whoa.
Oh, that's got to
see that
straighten
often,
out.
do you?
That's got to frustrate the champ. I don't think Hardy's too happy with Anderson.
To say that he probably didn't have Morgan sufficiently weakened to the point when he hit that twist of hate, former twist of fate, that maybe was the difference, as Morgan was able to power out before 3. Oh my God. Footprint. Oh, but wait a minute. I don't know that our camera picked that up, but I just noticed. There it is. When he hit him with the carbon footprint, it was sort of a tweak or a twist.
That don't look too good.
Yeah, go for the pin right now. I don't blame him. Gets 1, gets 2.
Well, like it or not, that's smart by Hardy. Why exert the energy to kick out? Long legs, you know?
That's true. Let's see here with the power. He's still able to take him up. No, the base isn't there.
Yep.
Twist again.
That
champ cover.
That's the full Monty. That's the full Monty.
Here's 2.
Oh.
Shows you the importance of this TNA World Heavyweight title match as the challenger, Matt Morgan, digs deep to avoid the 3. Double sledge, leg drop. He's throwing everything at Morgan.
I know you did too. We both tried to, at different times, a word with Jeff Hardy. You couldn't find him. He was kind of focused all day from what we heard. He was like a recluse. Focusing. Oh! What a counter on Matt Morgan. So he kind of been like behind closed doors was Hardy most of the day, right? You couldn't find him?
No, not at all. Well, he went swanton right there, and I think Morgan got the legs and knees up, but I don't know that that helps Morgan any because of the landing being on the previously injured leg.
I disagree. It does help. Does help. Well, no, because it stops him. That move that Hardy has beaten any man with.
I'm with you to that point.
You got to sacrifice yourself sometimes to live another day.
But think of the potential for further damage to that knee that he tweaked.
Mike, in
with
the moment,
all the weight of Hardy coming off the top.
In the moment, you got to stop the guy from getting his big stuff on you.
I'm with you. I think you have to do it just out of natural reaction. But I'm not sure that it was the right move for Morgan in retrospect.
He's leaving, Mike. The champion's walking out.
If he walks out, it's a count out.
Come on! Well, to your point you're about to make, you can't lose the title on a count out.
I'm listening to the count. Stop me in mid-sentence with Anderson. He's at 8.
Taking a shortcut is Jeff Hardy.
You just saw Hardy counting 9. Hardy's counting. Morgan stopped. Anderson stopped before he counted to 10. Shakes his head no.
Well, it looks like the referee's going to take business in his own hands.
Get back in the ring.
Can't stand 15 right now.
Come on, you're a referee. It's your job.
It's my job. Get back in the ring.
Just pie-faced Anderson. Well, it's no disqualification, so I guess.
You could just sense Anderson steaming. You could just sense him boiling. Just reach that boiling point and finally just boil right over. Explodes with the rights. Here we go. That's it. Toss the champ back in. No countouts.
Well, how long is
the referee, Mr. Anderson?
How long has Anderson been waiting to do that? There it is.
Roll up. Champ shoulders down. Anderson counts 2.
And Anderson still on quick count him. I respect that.
Got to see if the challenger maybe he goes to the power game.